debut puts on a show. This was a anticipated game tonight as well. It's the start of a new era between the pipes. The night is in the net for your Chicago Blackhawks. And well, he puts on a show in his Chicago Blackhawk debut. This was a phenomenal effort by Spencer Knight and your Chicago Blackhawks. The Hawks, however, gave up a lot of shots, but Knight was phenomenal between the pipes. As let's get into the stats of the game, shall we? First period of play, 17-7 shots on goal for the LA Kings. Second period, split even, 9-9. Third period, 16-3 in favor for the LA Kings, making a total amount of shots on goal, 42 to the Kings, 19 to your Chicago Blackhawks. That means Spencer Knight makes 41 saves on 42 shots in his Chicago Blackhawk debut. The Hawks are going to have to clean this up a bit, but man, Spencer Knight was phenomenal for your Chicago Blackhawks. As well, he was steady, strong, and made the timely position movement in net to give this Hawks team a victory. He was phenomenal for your Chicago Blackhawks tonight. I will say this. Back in 2019, when the Hawks were originally slated at the 12th overall selection before winning the draft lottery, where they moved up 9 positions to go 3rd overall in that year's draft, Spencer Knight was on my list of players I wanted to see the Hawks take a chance and draft. Well, we waited, and now he's here as he got traded for Steph Jones the other night, making his Blackhawk debut in his first game in the United Center. It was pretty phenomenal what he was able to put on. I wish I was in the building to see it. So, the Hawks start out slow. LA was the team coming out of the gates playing strong hockey. Hawks get a power play. That was killed off. I should mention, each team went 0 for on the power play. Hawks going 0 for 2, LA going 0 for 1. Face-off percentage, though, went in favor for LA at 58%, in favor to the Hawks 42. So LA was the better team in this one, but it didn't matter. We had a phenomenal performance between the pipes, and the offense continued to show. So, let's look at this game now. In the first period, as I mentioned, shots on goal were 17-7. And while at one point, shots on goal were 12-0 in favor for the LA Kings. The Hawks were having a hard time getting into the offensive zone. LA was pressing the Hawks a lot, and Spencer Knight had to stand strong. He does, and then something happens. The Hawks get a power play. They didn't score off it, however, but midway through the first period, after said power play was up, the Hawks get a lucky chance. At 10:57 in the first period, scored by number 25, Alec Martinez. His 5th goal of the season, assisted by number 59, Tyler Bertuzzi, to give the Hawks a 1-0 lead over the LA Kings. This goal was Interesting shot by Martinez from the point. Martinez shoots it. Looks like it may have deflected, but it doesn't. It just knuckles down under the stick of Colton Dock and in past Darcy Kemper. Hawks lead it 1-0 over the LA Kings. However, that lead doesn't hold because 39 seconds after the goal, basically, at 11:39 in the first period, Anze Kopitar goes down the ice, gets his 14th of the season, assisted by Turcotte and Kempe to make it a 1-1 game. They even it up pretty quick, but the former King, Alec Martinez, beats Darcy Kemper. Then the Hawks, being the Hawks, have been known to give up goals pretty quick after scoring. They do it this game, and well, that's the only goal that finds its way past Spencer Knight for the LA Kings. And it remained 1-1 after 1. Going into the second period of play, it was much more high-octane offense by the Chicago Blackhawks. The Hawks were the better team in the second period. They came out to play, and well, it worked. 46 seconds into the second period, scored by number 95, Ilya Mikheyev. His 12th of the season, assisted by number 86, Teuvo Teravainen, and number 8, Ryan Donato, to give the Hawks a 2-1 lead over the LA Kings. Hawks come out of the gates of the intermission going into the second period. They go into the offensive zone, cycling the puck well, getting their chances. And a good shot that leads to Mikheyev making a 1-goal lead early in the period helps the Hawks continue to press. Midway through the period, Hawks continue. And while at 13:30 in the second period, off a face-off win, scored by number 38, Ethan Del Mastro, his second of the season, assisted by number 77, Pat Maroon, and number 73, Lucas Reichel, to give the Hawks a 2-goal lead at 13:30 in the second period. This goal, a great face-off victory by Reichel, gets the puck over to Maroon. Maroon feeds it up to Del Mastro, who goes down to the goal line. Weird angle. He shoots it, trying to get it to Craig Smith. However, it goes off as a LA Kings defenseman skate and banks into the back of the net, and the Hawks lead 3-1 over the LA Kings. This was a good opportunity for EDM to continue his offensive upside. Hawks lead it by 2 going into the third. Here we go. Third period of play. Hawks come out of the gates again, playing strong. And while at 1:20 in the third period, scored by number 89, Andreas Athanasiou, his first of the season, assisted by number 28, Colton Dock, to make it a 4-1 Hawks lead. Dock goes behind the goal crease with a hit, takes the puck, sends it up to the slot, and Athanasiou buries it to get his first of the season, 4th of the game for the Hawks. And Athanasiou, after being down in the AHL for a good portion of the season, he gets on the score sheet. Then the Hawks kind of sit back, and Spencer Knight has to make some timely saves. LA kept pressing, Hawks couldn't really get much of an outlet. LA kept shooting. Spencer Knight making big save after big save. And LA pulls their goalie with about 3 minutes left in regulation time. And at 18:30 in the third period, scored by number 8, Ryan Donato. His 22nd of the season, assisted by number 95, Ilya Mikheyev, and number 86, Teuvo Teravainen. An empty net goal for Ryan Donato gives the Hawks the 5-1 victory. I should mention, before this play happened for Donato's goal, number 30, Spencer Knight, sees the empty net. He tried shooting the puck down the ice, but it was batted down by an LA King to keep the pressure on in the Hawks defensive zone. Hawks steal it, send it down the ice, and Ryan Donato gets his 22nd of the season. And, well, this was one phenomenal game. Hawks win 5-1 over the LA Kings. And, man, Spencer Knight is a Chicago Blackhawks. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on tonight's action. And thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, welcome to the Chicago Blackhawks, Spencer Knight. And good night!